Hi, hello, and this video would be for couples about the threesome. Okay, and the questions will be about the pricing, right? So let me read this out. What does the price for the threesome shoot include? Okay, very good question, and I would start right now. So, what is the photo shoot in general? Okay, and what are the main parts? First of all, you need to arrange the shoot. Yes, if this is the couple, I need to arrange the model, right? I need to agree with the model, what we're shooting, how we're shooting, that model will be ready to understand. I don't need the person who is confused in the shoot and how to say, taking really long time to figure it out what we're doing and how we're doing. So this is the first thing, you're setting up, you're arranging the things with the model. Okay. Then what includes in the shoot? So usually the shoot contain with three main parts. First is a preparation for the shoot. Okay, talking with the couple, understanding what they would like to shoot, okay, how we will do it, how we will use the studio, what outfits we will wear, what props, what sets, what posing we will use, what lights I will light, how will I direct them, how will I pose them, what kind of role play they would like to try, what kind of toys, accessories. There are a lot of things, okay, involved in the whole shooting process. Okay, and I am the one who is styling, designing the image, bossing you around, telling you what to do, so the couple would not need to worry and think, and be confused standing here, on the spot and thinking what they should do, right? Because this is their time, the first time, right? So usually people don't know. And of course, it depends on their experience, on their personality, okay? How fast they can get into the mode, how fast they get into that scene, set, and scenario. So it is not only depends on you, but that is a big part, big chunk of the work which I would need to do. I usually create photo shoots on camera and on film, and I usually edit them. Okay, so the another thing what you do not see is the post production, and this is a time consuming part. Even if we shoot 1 hour at the studio, it takes between 3 to 5 hours for me to do a post production. Okay, because I shoot at least 20 minutes of the video and I'll make at least 100 of shots. 100 shots is to edit even basic thing, 1 minute, basic things, then you need to upload, use a lot of software, you need to, how to say, create the gallery that people can go online, and so on and so on. So that is another part. So here we go. The photo shoot consists of booking a model, right, arranging and agreeing everything with the model, discussing the scenario, discussing all the details, okay, that the model will arrive and he would know what to do, what he's changing into, what is his services, and how he would, take the lead, how he would, move around and take the direction, and what he will do around this couple, right? And then preparation around this couple, preparing the couple, shooting the whole thing, what we will discuss on the day before the photo shoot takes place, right? That's the whole thing what we will do. And then after, the post production. Okay, so the projects which I have, right, relates to packages. You can buy a photo shoot by the hour. Okay, 1 hour shooting at the studio costs 540, right? And then editing 1 hour costs 120. Or you can shoot with packages. And the packages for threesomes are 1080, 1640, and 2400. Okay. And so that means that I've already calculated, okay, I've already shot many of those scenarios, and I already know what type of the photo shoot, how long it will take, and things, and so on and so on. But that again depends on the couple. Usually, to create a decent amount of content, it takes 2 to 3 hours. Okay, and then depends on what we shot, how we shot, how much of the video content, how much of the images. I usually extract the movie stills as well, because it's very interesting to watch. So the post production can be 7 hours, 10 hours, 15 hours, 20 hours. Okay, that's the reality. So people, when they come to the studio or when they're looking for a photo shoot, they think, oh, that's 1 hour. That's 1 hour, or that's 2 hours. No, it is never like that. Okay, in my studio, because my studio is very unique. It creates the fantasies that other studios do not make. It shoots adult content without limitation. It hires models and help you to create those fantasies. Without those models, you will not be able to shoot. Okay, so what's happening now? Next question. Do we get to choose the model? Do we get to choose the model? That's also very popular question. And I can tell you that there are packages. The first package includes the model and you not get to choose it. Okay, this is a basic package, and it will be a basic standard thing, so you not get to choose. You will get on with who is available. Okay, and the models also, there are, how to say, different models, different experience, different looks. Okay, different services. Okay, so it depends on the couple. Sometimes couple would like that the model will communicate with both, okay, and be bisexual at the same time. Sometimes it's straight, sometimes they don't, because the model can arrive to the studio and be dressed just in a sexy outfit, okay, nothing else. Sexy outfits, and he will join into some how to say, role play scenarios, interact with the couple, but it will be nothing like really very much sexual. Okay, then there is another level when model will be sexual. Okay, when model will provide a lot of erotic, how to say, fantasies for that couple, right? Yes, and then there are levels of sexuality going higher and higher depending on the service, what the couple would like to try with the model. Okay, so when the couple is asking, can I choose the model, I always say yes. Of course, you can choose, right? The models who you can choose cost £1,000. Okay, if you're happy to pay £1,000 for a model, because usually what happens is, and I already spoke many times, couple would like to fancy that model. Okay, would like to fancy that model. Model has to be hot, has to be sexy, provide a lot of services. Okay, be flexible towards, the woman and towards the man. Of course, create with them a lot of scenarios and so on and so on, and that comes with a certain price. Do you understand? This is an adult business, and that's why there are choices then. Okay, when we talk about the pricing, okay, if you are happy to pay for the model a certain price, then here we go, there is a middle price. Yes, you can pay between 500 and 700 for the certain service. Again, depends how long you will stay. Okay, because sometimes people wanna shoot a photo shoot and stay the whole day, right? And the model charge per hour. That's London and that's adult business. And when I speak with couples, I want them to know that models usually create erotic services privately. This is all intimate, and no one is doing it in front of the camera. So that is another level. Okay, that is another level, to be how to say, open-minded, okay, to that point, that will assist the model, the couple on the day. Okay, so there are special models, and I have worked with the models. I've tried them on. They will come on time. Okay, they will be ready. They will be happy, to shoot this and that. If we change our mind and would like to add something to this scenario, it's not going to be like, oh no, I don't want to do this, or I don't want to do that and stuff. Okay, so there are a lot of situations when it comes to threesome photography and videos. Okay, and it is very important, very important to have a very good model. Okay, and if you think that how to say, and the budget models do not, how to say, the budget models are budget. Okay, you can't get, a Chrysler, or whatever, car amazing you have for the price of, how to say, Volkswagen Golf, or something. That's not possible. Okay, it's not a reality, right? this information mind understand, okay? But when it comes to models, somehow people really struggle to understand that this, how to say, the best models, the top end models, which will turn you on, which from the look will be like, wow, they cost money. Seriously, and studio is not covering the model expenses. I'm sorry, this is on you because this is your fantasy. What studio responsible for is for technical part, to arrange everything, right? You booking a facilities that it will be exclusive to you, right? You have a big changing room. You have a nice corner with, how to say, a bar with the drinks and soft drinks and whatever snacks, yes? You have me who will explain you, who will direct you, who will move you around, who will guide you through the day, right? You have me, I am the whole crew, okay? One person, the whole crew, who will tell you what to wear, how you should shoot, how you should stand, will explain you, will show you, will pose you, will light you, okay? We'll do everything, right? Even a post production, and you will have a hot and sexy movie at the end, and how to say, an amazing explicit shots, penetration shots and stuff, right? Studio, how to say, provide already a lot. So the model is independent part, okay? They are independent adult workers. They are professional workers, and I work with those who already had photo shoots in the studio, right? Why would I find some model who will be confused, scared, and how to say, and all stiff, right? I want someone relaxed, someone in a good vibe, in a good energy, sexy, open-minded, right? And that is not easy. That is not easy. There are sometimes couple who would say, okay, we will bring our model, and then they shoot in the end by themselves because model will not turn up. So it happened many times. Okay, so that is something what studio guarantee. If you're booking here a model at this time, the model will be here. Okay, that's a very important thing. And then again, when you have a list, a brief of certain things, I will be that person who will communicate with that model and make sure that all the services and all the fantasies that you would like to try on the day will be shot, will be achieved, right? It's not just talking and then doing whatever. No, I know what to do at my studio. I always make a plan, and I always make sure that we even shoot more, and that I would even push the limits, that I would, how to say, ask my couple to experiment more and try new things and so on, right? So that is the threesome photo shoot like. And how long do the shoot last? So it all depends on your budget. No, seriously. If you pay for 1 hour, you can't shoot a whole day. I think it's a very serious thing, right? To understand. And I need to tell you this, right? So if you shoot for 2 hours and you pay for 2 hours, that's exactly how long you will shoot, for 2 hours. I am not here on the clock, and I'm not setting the alarm that the second you started, that, in 2 hours, the second you finished. No, if we if I've noticed that we struggle on certain scene and we would need to change something, right, in the scenarios and so on, the model is also there, and it's understanding that the situation is there not only to have fun, to have a party in the studio, to have that sexual, excitement, but also to make work, and I have to, how to say, make sure that I have enough images, right, and enough footage to process, and enough nice scenes filmed, so that I could create an amazing movie that I am interested to watch, right? So there are other studios, right? People often ask, how many people? How many people on set? Okay, we're very nervous, we're very worried. How many people? I say, usually there is many people in this business, but in my studio, I consider myself an artist. I toured everything myself, right? I learned to do everything, right? So it is one person. And that is why, because it's one person, there is a lot of pressure on that person, don't you think? To make sure that everything will fit in. And sometimes, it can get, longer. Okay, so in that case, you will pay extra for the model if you keep model 1 hour longer. Okay, and that would be, how to say, important for you to know that there will be extra time if we did not manage. It's not only on me, like I say, couple think it is very easy to shoot. It is very easy, and it is. If you follow directions, I make this experience very simple to follow, right? But it is not very easy, okay? It is not. It is fun, it is new experience and things, right? But for me it's work. Okay, for me it's work, right? And there is a difference. People here coming to have fun, and I am working and I have to shoot a lot of scenes. And usually when client pays, how to say, for a package, they already have a lot of ideas in their head. They bringing a lot of outfits to shoot. Okay, they want to try, and get the value. It's not that, oh, I'll just pay you, how to say, for a few hours, and and do whatever you like. No, I actually work and move my ass around, and I try to give you as much options, variations on the lighting, and how to say, give you a quality content that you would not be able to shoot anywhere else in the studio. It's not that everything is set up and I'm shooting the same thing and all the images are the same. You just changing, your angle. No, you will get all the different lighting on a different set and different scenarios, that it will be interesting. You will have to experiment with yourself, as well as you will see how the light will look on you. Okay, and what can it do, what kind of the mood it can bring. So that is my professional side, artistic side, which I'm going to share with you. Okay, and I've gathered this knowledge in many years, and that's all I can say. It takes time. Okay, depending on the package. So if you're shooting 2 hours, usually it takes for me 7 to 10 hours to process. Okay, so the photo shoot is never 2 hours. Okay, we need to book the model, we need to prepare, right? We need to prepare in the studio, you need to dress, right? I'm not shooting while you're changing your panties. Okay, doesn't count. Okay, and very often they bring such a complicated outfits that they even don't know how to put them on. They buy so many, how to say, and then they try to figure it out here in the studio. They even not tried it at home. How to put it. And then again, I am that person who is helping them to dress, to undress, to change, then quickly running, changing, the settings, changing the lights. I mean, seriously, I'm all sweaty and tired and bothered, after the shoot. So I'm moving my ass. I'm working here, and those 2 hours is quite a short time for me to create so much, okay? Because I care what I make, right? So I hope I answered this question about the threesomes, how much it costs and what it includes, okay? And the models, right? The last thing about the models, okay? So there is a package where model is included. You will not choose the model, okay? There is another package where you can choose the model, but it's not going to be the model of your dream. Okay, I'm not going to invite here Miss California, or Miss Barbados for 500 pounds. You stop dreaming about this. Okay, but there is a possibility, if I see that you want to spend nice money for a nice model. Okay, it's not possible to ride the Rolls Royce for the price of the Mini. I again want to repeat, because very often guys would like to book a shoot, and then they say, "Oh, I don't want to spend on the model." I said, "Okay, then you can have a budget model." "Oh no, that's too big, or that's too this." And then, you know what? I'm sorry. Is that not your taste? The model, great in, how to say, great to be around, relaxed. If she's not pretty enough for you, then go and find your model. That's what I say. Okay, go and spend your time looking for the one you really, really like. Okay, or on the other side, you can, how to say, spend and save that time. It is up to you. There are always choices. Okay, so yeah, if you want to choose the model, I can tell you the model costs £1,000 starting price. Okay, and then you can choose. I'll show you the options. What are the options? Okay, and you will see they're all hot and sexy. Okay, beautiful models, but you can't get, this top VIP models for the budget price. I am so sorry. Yeah, I am seriously sorry. I even don't know why I'm so sorry about, okay? But it's just how to say a normal situation. I've discussed about this many times. Okay, people like to shoot with the models, but somehow they want that the studio pay for the model. And that is not possible. Yeah. That is not possible. Models are paid in full on the day before the shoot, even, okay? Because it happened for me many times. They pay a deposit and they after, especially guys, oh, I don't have, oh, the money could not transfer at that same time. I have a business account. I don't know what happened and stuff. Happened to me things, okay? So I need this money before we will take a shoot. I don't want to have this situation. I have paid to the model myself, so I don't want anything, happen. Okay, you must prepare the money, send me the money before a shoot, and to book that model, you need to pay deposit in advance. And guess what? If you change your mind and you pay the deposit and you don't want to shoot, I can't get that deposit back out of the model. It happened to me as well. I say, well, you know what? You go and get. And once I had this guy who paid the deposit, and he said, you know what? I changed my mind about this model. I said, well, you paid the deposit. You sent a week ago. It's been transferred to the model. You must come and shoot with one. No, he says, can you bring me money back? I say, no. He says, adult business. None of the girls will give you. They booked, and that is quite strict. Okay, so that's how it is. This is adult business, and you need to count and understand this and account every extra service if have not listed in a brief and will be asked during the shoot will be paid extra. Okay, that you need to understand. If you paid for a model for 1 hour, it can't stay 4 hours with you. Okay, just I think common sense, but I still need to speak and tell those moments for people to understand, because there are a lot of people and some of them never booked and they do not know, and especially there are people who do not understand what are the prices for a certain services, shooting in the studio with the couple in front of the camera that they can have a footage. Very often they ask unprotected things, and stuff. That's not towards me. I'm, like I say, I'm just doing technical things, right? And there are models who provide certain services and they constantly reaching out to me, and I can make this happen for you. Okay, but then again, comes as a favor from me, because I have a contact with adult models and they would like to have such an adventures. Okay, this is their job, to be fair. Okay, so I need to know, okay, what are the services, because the first thing is the model services are vary, and the prices for these model services also vary. Okay, and when they ask how much is the photo shoot, I even don't know what you would like from the model. Okay, what we have in mind, because people think that I can read, I have a mystical, this, how to say, you know I can look at the email and then I can guess, I can understand what kind of the model, how long they would like to stay, what kind of the services they would like, and certain things. And very often I can tell you they book the shoot and then they start listing out the services, and I am getting shocked how much they want for this price, and how unrealistic it sounds. So for me it is very important to get all the list on paper, what they would like to shoot, that I can price this accordingly. Okay, not the price, how to say, first, because what they do, clients are asking the price first, and then they figure it out how much they want, what they want, and so on and so on, what kind of the services. And very recently I had this client who booked a shoot with the model, and then he sent me all the brief, and there was so many ideas, so many posing, 18 outfits, sexy, and it just like was a hardcore shoot for 4 hours. I said no. I'm sorry, but my models, they can't do that type of work. They are not, they're not able to to achieve all of that in 4 hours, you must bring your own model. That's what I said. And thanks God, because I had the shoot. Okay, I had the shoot, and I know that it was so hard. It was a young guy who booked a photo shoot with the model, and he took every penny of it. Okay, he literally used every minute. Okay, and erection was great and everything. I was just, how to say, I thought, good that he did not take my models, because that model was tired. Okay, after the shoot I could just see she's not able to do a blow job anymore. Okay, she wasn't. Okay, and that's the thing. So when I see certain clients, I say no, because this is a very hard shoot. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, my shoot should be fun, should be sexual, should be role play, should be stimulating. We shoot, how to say, sexual scenes, but this is not a hard work. Okay, it should be not a hard work. When you think that your model, will be working every minute, then you bring your model, because I have the girls who are, more laid back and more fun, and they like to get paid really well. Okay, like really well, literally, for the work they're doing. That's why they want to shoot at my studio. Okay, I don't abuse my models. Okay, I don't use them to the bone. I'm sorry, but that's my, how to say, practice in here. Okay, models should have fun and enjoy as well. They're not horses that you could run them, to the ground. They're not. Okay, here. So, how to say, I protect my models. I look at my models. Okay, and I want them to get a decent pay for these fantasies they making at my studio for these clients. Okay, they have a full right, and I am supporting this. Okay, I am not like the other studios. Okay, so just so you know, thank you so much, and I hope that I answered the questions about the threesomes. Okay, I hope this is clear. The more you pay, the better model you will get, and the longer the model will stay. Okay, and I often advise, especially guys, I also say, bring the cash. Okay, bring the cash. If you want extra service, or you need, your model will be jumping around you. Okay, just bring the cash, give her a tip. That's what I'm teaching. It's not me. It's not you give me. That's not what I ask. Make your model happy at the start of the shoot. Okay, they know they're getting a salary and stuff, but how nice is to get 50 quid or 100 quid, just because she's beautiful, just because she's ready on time, just because she will wear an extra sexy outfit, she will do something extra. You will see, this is how it works. Okay, I always say like this. Okay, I want to look after my models. Okay, they're gorgeous. They're gorgeous. The guys are amazing. Okay, like really. Okay, which I work with, and the girls. Okay, so why would I pay them pennies? Okay, if they do something, if they're creating something special, something unique for my couples. Okay, thank you so much for watching, and love you, kiss you, mean it.